Hey, Real Talk Podcast. Yeah. What up? It's the man about town, Virgil, aka Stats with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tuned in to another episode of Real Talk Podcast. First thing first, all praises be to the Most High. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, and of course share on your social engineering. Now, today we're going to be discussing the FBI just released, right? A lot of them people who was on that so-called flight list on Epstein's LOLITA Express. Now, mind you, LOLITA in Espanol basically means a whore. You feel me? Lolita is a word used to describe a whore or a prostitute in Espanol. So let's just get that clear, right? His LOLITA Express, lots of people were on there. You got Jamie Foxx was on that list. Barack and Michelle Obama was on there. You got Eddie Murphy was on there. Chris Tucker was on there. You got I'm talking about all type of people was on this list. You got Charlie Sheen was on that list. You got what's my man's name? What's his name? He played in American Beauty. Kevin Spacey was on the list, and many others. Noam Chomsky. Noam Chomsky is a known academic and writer and political pundit. You hear me? Specifically, especially specializing in American and Jewish, government interaction. Now, Noam Chomsky stood up there and said it ain't nobody's business what the relationship between him and Epstein was, right? And unfortunately, Jean-Luc Brunel, right, owner of M Models, he unfortunately deleted himself allegedly a year or so ago under the exact same situation and pretenses that allegedly Epstein did. I'm talking about if y'all look at Epstein's case and you look at Jean-Luc Brunel's case, they both kind of allegedly deleted themselves in the exact same way. They both were in prison. They both were locked up in a protective custody or suicide watch. When you are on suicide watch, you don't have any sheets in your room. You don't have no plastic cover in your room. You don't have a cover, bed sheets, pillowcases, none of that. You're sitting in there inside what is called, you're sitting inside the cell wearing what is known as a turtle suit. And this is a Teflon suit, just in case you try to somehow grit something to stab yourself or hurt yourself or whatever, right? I used to work in a level 3 camp, and I was a cadre, I was a porter, so to speak, equivalent to an orderly, right? In the level 2 and level 3 mental health unit for a whole year straight. If y'all remember, I told y'all the story about the white guy, little white boy up out of Chardon, Ohio. If y'all remember, a couple years back in Chardon, Ohio, there was a young white guy by the name of T.J. Lane. He shot up all them people and killed all them people up there in Chardon, Ohio at that school, right? And he came in the courtroom with killer written on his shirt, and he just escaped, or he did escape. In 2012, it was 2012 or 13, him and I think 2 other dudes escaped from London Correctional Institution, which is not too far from Columbus, right? It's literally a straight down Broad Street. If you go all the way down Broad Street going west, you'll run right smack dab into London Correctional Institution and Madison Correctional Institution. They're right across the street from each other. Anyway, not to get off on the tangent, but I'm bringing up this story to speak on this from this aspect. Jeffrey Epstein is a highly connected guy, as you see, if y'all do your research into him. Jeffrey Epstein is said to have been an intelligence asset, which I strongly believe he was. All the information and all the evidence points right to that. You know, he was saying he was connected with the Mossad. He's connected with the CIA, Epstein, Kobe Bryant's homeboy, Jeffrey Morgan Stiebel, Bill Gates, Elon Musk. I can't remember the one guy who's credited as creating the internet or creating holographic technology. I can't remember the guy. You know, they're all involved with this thing y'all hear me talk about every now and again called the Brain Gate. Epstein, Jeffrey Morgan Stiebel. Who is Jeffrey Morgan Stiebel? Where did he come from? Who is he? Where is he at now? Oh, Charles Manson looking ass boy. You got Gates, he's involved with this. Musk is involved with the Brain Gate. And what is the Brain Gate? Brain Gate is a think tank organization that specializes in human brain computer interfacing and creating nanotechnology that can be embedded on the skin and in the body. That's what the Brain Gate is all about. It's all about human brain computer interfacing, connecting our brains to the unintelligent artificial intelligence, as well as our bodies with this new advanced unintelligent artificial intelligence, the metaverse, the smart grid, the Internet of Things. Right? So you know what I'm saying, man? This manifesto coming out, or should I say, this flight list coming out, and all these guys are starting to be held accountable and being summoned to court. You know, it's going to be getting very interesting. That flight list is something crazy. I bet you a lot of y'all thought that flight list was a conspiracy theory, didn't y'all? Y'all thought it was something somebody just made up. No. Jeffrey Epstein was connected to a lot of powerful people. He is said to have been a manager of lots of billionaires' funds as far as diversifying them through various think tank organizations across the world through his connection he has. He's connected to Soros. Epstein I'm talking about. He's connected to Soros. He's connected to the Rothschilds. He's connected to Gates. He's connected to Bezos, Musk. He's connected to all the people he needs to be connected with in order to bring human brain computer interfacing global. Right? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens as a result of all of this coming out. Tap in, walk with us, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering, man. Question everything. Right? There's a lot of people who are about to be put under the microscope and under that magnifying glass now that this list is being made public and people are actually being summoned to court. You already know what it is, man. Hey.
Just different.
Stacks with the facts. E&E. Stimulus package. Let's go. I'm from that nutty north. Acra Green, Cleveland, Ave, number streets. Windsor Terrace, Short North. On my north side, just ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, what's in the new? Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. Nutty North, Acra Green, Cleveland, Ave, number streets. Windsor Terrace, Short North. On my north side, just ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, what's in the new? Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. What you fuck niggas know about the north side? North side till I die, I got a lot of pride. P Street where I saw my first homicide. Cause I love you working at the Dutchess for $1.05. What you fuck niggas know about Big City? Sound Cone, get a slushy for $1.50. And use egg rolls best in the city. Big Daddy's had the freshest gear in the city. Stacks with the facts, ain't nobody fucking with me. Grown folks was a poppin' club in the city. Philly Grill had the best drinks in the city. Chef place closed down cause they drinks were shitty. Got love for the east side, love for the south side. Got love for the west side too. But I'm from up north where we get money and slide through your hood like it's a drive-through. Walk through your hood, not just drive through. Any hood I'm good, I'm that fly dude. All these bitches wanna kick it like Ryu. In my DM, kissy face, hi boo. If you from up north, rep that shit. Say it real loud with your chest, nigga. No NBA, no EA Sports, but I still ball in the bitch. That nutty north, Acra Green, Cleveland, Ave, number streets. Windsor Terrace, Short North. On my north side, just ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, what's in the new? Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. Nutty North, Acra Green, Cleveland, Ave, number streets. Windsor Terrace, Short North. On my north side, just ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, what's in the new? Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. Most of Mall was the best one we ever had. That's where I caught the patent leather Jordan 11s at. That's where I caught my first herringbone chain at. That's where I saw my first stone on cocaine at. Give me a beat, I'm a propane at. Mifflin Middle's where I learned to spit flames at. P Street where I really sold cane at. One of the reasons why the street is really named that. Straight facts, I ain't never gotta lie to ya. Northside pride, gotta keep it live for ya. My crip niggas dark blue like they play for Hoyas. My blood niggas die moon like the Massa Wars. Can't forget about Genesee Avenue. That's where a nigga made dividends revenue. Murder Street, Miss Enos Jerk Barbecue. Island Vibes, Windsor and Cleveland Avenue. Caddy Corner across the street, Tom's Corner Store. Just one thing, Windsor Terrace famous for. Can't forget about D&J's 4th and 8th. Agent's crib cooking up 4 ways and 8. On my north side niggas, yeah we really great. Name a better side of town, I sit and wait. On your other side of towns, y'all went away. On your other side of towns, y'all went away. Nutty North, Agla Green, Cleveland Avenue, Number Street, Windsor Terrace, Short North. All my north siders ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, Joyce and the Noon. Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. Nutty North, Agla Green, Cleveland Avenue, Number Streets, Windsor Terrace, Short North. All my north siders ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, Joyce and the Noon. Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons.